Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with me. Yes, the one and only E. Hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing amazing, feeling amazing, and doing amazing things. And if not, it's okay. It's all right, my friend. Your time is coming very soon. It's okay, the saying, bad times don't last forever. This is just a little minor setback for a major comeback, because soon before you know it, all the things that you've been manifesting, praying for, working for is all going to come out into your favor, okay? So, if you're new here, welcome, 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 welcome. And for the ones that is not new to this but true to this, hey y'all, what's up, what's poppin'? And I hope you all are having an amazing, beautiful day. As well, this is a new month, so welcome to October. We are already in the 10th month of the year. Goodness gracious. Two more to go, and it is becoming holiday season. This is my favorite time of the season for so many things and so many reasons, and we're going to get into it a little bit more. But before we do that, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy hearing my voice, whether you want to go or you just, chilling, relaxing, doing whatever the case may be. Turn your speakers up, turn the TV up, turn the headphones, everything up. Turn up, because today is a real good vibe to start off the first of the month. Like, who don't want a good vibe to start off the new month? Okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you guys are watching me from the recording, you probably like, I like the hoodie, or y'all probably like, ooh, she really wearing her school merch, or da 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 da. Well, let me tell y'all why I got my school merch on. This week, in honor of all HBCUs and the season to come for all HBCUs, in honor of October and November, well, half of September, the whole October, and maybe half of November is HBCU month. It's HBCU time. This is the time where we have a ball and we just show our school spirit, as well as we are giving our praises to our football team, okay? And for the ones that don't know, yes, I am an HBCU student. I go to Morgan State University here in Baltimore, Maryland, where I am from. Not gonna lie to y'all, if I didn't go to Morgan, I probably wouldn't be the person that I am. And before we get into it, I'm gonna tell y'all why. My journey in college, going to a community college and transferring into a 4-year college to do 2.5 years here, going on maybe 3 years, it was a challenge. And the reason why I say it's a challenge, because high school year, I was, and during the pandemic, I had the chance to go to every college I applied to, from HBCUs, PWIs, etc. However, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my dream was to go to a PWI at first, because of during that time when I was a freshman in high school, I played soccer, and I didn't know nothing about soccer until I fell in love with it and kept playing and playing and doing and doing. And the only thing that I remember in my mind was getting a scholarship to play soccer and shoot, maybe becoming a famous soccer player. I don't know. But, dreams got shattered and it was okay. It was kind of a bummer, but it's like, hey, you got to move on to the next. Pandemic happened. I always told myself I wanted to go to community college first. That was always one thing I wanted to do, was to go to community college first, get the experience, get my associate's degree also, and use it. But I said I'm not probably going to use it right away, because I'm probably going to go straight to get my bachelor's, in which I did. And in the midst of me bringing a transfer, I was stuck on two schools, Lincoln and Morgan. And the crazy thing is, for homecoming, our homecoming for Morgan is October 5th, and we play Lincoln. So it was like, and their colors are somewhat down there the same as us, orange and blue. It was kind of crazy, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, going to Morgan was one of the best decisions I ever did. When I finally realized it, as a child, I was like, yeah, I want to go to Morgan. But then when I went to the high school I went to at first, it kind of was on the back burner, but I always had that dream right there. Like, I'm going to go for a degree, but I don't know when. I'm glad I did go right away for my bachelor's, and I'm going to keep going and going and going and going. So shout out to all my Morgan students, alumni, staff, faculty, all that good stuff. But overall, shout out to all the HBCUs out there as well, because it's a big deal. HBCU homecomings is a big deal. All of them, including Coppin. Even though Coppin's homecoming is next year during February, they still get linked too. Hey Coppin, go Eagles. So I have no beef with any HBCU. But when it's time for HBCU, football games this season, we have a friendly little rivalry. Ain't nothing a little crazy or nothing, but HBCUs, the impact of HBCUs is just to honestly, have a good time, meet new people, connect, enjoy yourself, and just live in the moment. To have time to take a breather before you get into midterms and coming up on the last assignments to come, and prepare for the holiday season as well as prepare for the next semester. And as a senior here at Morgan State University, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I came here, the work was easy for me, and now it's catching up to me. It's like, okay, now you met your match, let's go. You said it was easy, all right, let's go. I'm gonna show you how it's not easy. But overall, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, even if you go to a PWI, it's welcome to everybody. All HBCUs, homecomings, welcome to everybody. Just respect the property and also respect others, because this is a time where we all been waiting for. I've been waiting for this since, and by me being a senior, by this being my last homecoming as an undergrad, up until I go to grad school and become an alumni, I'm going to cherish this moment, and I'm going to do everything that I can to everything that I can in my power, and participate in everything that I can, because I still, have a life to live, still gotta work, still gotta go to internships, still gotta do homework, and also still gotta give y'all the vibes that y'all want and that y'all been needing. Okay? But other than that, y'all, it is HBCU homecomings popping up. And this week is Morgan's. I think it's somebody else's homecoming. I think it's somebody else's homecoming too. I gotta check, but it's homecoming. So HBCU homecomings is a big deal. Okay? So the vibe of the day is the importance of HBCU's homecoming. And the reason why I did this, like I said, in honor of homecoming, and also in honor of being a Morgan student, I've been dying to give my take on, and well as giving y'all my experiences of being an HBCU student, as well as participating in these type of activities. As you guys know, however, with Morgan last year, we didn't have one due to things, but it's okay, it's all right, because this year we're going to make up for it. And things happen, but whoever you believe in does it for a reason. I always say that, it happens for a reason, but we're going to make sure we make this one count, okay? 157 at that. But I'm not going to talk about Morgan, I'm not going to be biased, but I'm just letting y'all know that as an HBCU student, and all the other students out there, alumni, staff, faculty, anything, if you are impacted with the HBCU, a parent, family, a student, whatever, this is for you as well, because this is something that is very, very dear to us, and it's very, very important that we need to experience, and we need to take pride of every year it comes. Just live in the moment and have a good time, because that's the whole purpose of homecomings at HBCUs. Have a good time, network, and also just have a ball, let your hair down, take a break from your busy life, and rock out, because that's what I'm finna do. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all know I'm big on mind, body, and soul. And also, I want you guys to have a good time. Live your life. Like I say all the time, bad times don't last forever. They're just there for a moment, because the good times are coming. After every rainbow, there is, after every storm, there's a rainbow. I say it all the time, and I'm going to say it again, because I just thought I didn't say it earlier. But, after every storm, there is a rainbow at the end. And you're getting closer to that rainbow. So just keep in mind, we all go through things in life, but we also need to cherish those good moments and do things that we don't usually do, because, we do so much, and we don't give ourselves time to just be free, let our hair down, have, do the things we want to do. And this is one of the many things that I feel as though is very important to the culture, is to participate in HBCUs homecoming, regardless if you're a student or not, alumni, family member, whatever. Do it. It's worth it. And you just don't have to go to one HBCU homecoming. You can go to all of them if you want to. If you can do that, kudos to you, because I can't do all that. Only ones I do is Morgan and Coppin. So, but, do what you got to do. Even others, PWIs, they do homecomings too. Okay, so whatever one you prefer. But this it's so like HBCU homecoming is very, very broad. It's very, very in depth. A little bit more than PWIs. PWIs, I have nothing against y'all either. Because I see y'all at our homecoming too. And I be seeing how y'all get to turn up too. So I'm here with y'all. So before I get into it, because like, I know I'm going to go on and on. Let's get into it within the importance of HBCU homecomings. So who... So we're going to break it down like who, when, what, all that. If you're new here, always break it down to 5 W's at least. And so we can all get a good feel, a good just and vibe of what's going on. So who is HBCUs? HBCUs are significantly for students. So this is basically saying like who is it for? Like I mentioned, like I just gave y'all the blueprint of it, but I'm going to just read what I said because this is what I do. So who HBCUs is significantly for: alumni, students, alumni, faculty, staff, and the wide Black community, creating a gathering point for generations. These homecomings serve as a reminder of the importance of HBCUs and their roles in furthering the process of African American communities. They are also an opportunity to create Black culture, history, and heritage. Homecomings are an important source of pride and unity for HBCU students and alumni and provide an opportunity for them to come together and share in this special event. Homecomings are also a great way to showcase HBCUs and attract potential students. HBCUs homecomings are a powerful reminder of the strengths and the resentment of the African American community. They are also a reminder of the legacy and the impact of HBCUs. Homecomings are the testimony to the progress made and a reminder of the work that still needs to be done. Moreover, homecomings provide a valuable networking platform where students and alumni can connect with field professionals. These events often further features career fairs, potential discussions, and mentorship opportunities, helping attendees build relationships that can advance their careers. By fostering these connections, homecomings plays a significant role in the professional growth and success of HBCU graduates, as well as having a good time. So that was a mouthful, but it's plain and simple. HBCUs, we're here to have a good time. Because it's needed. It happens every once a year in a blue moon, but also it's a time meet new people and also handle business. Come on now, you outside having a good time, but if you run into somebody that is an alumni or whatever the case may be, that are in the same field as you or doing something that you want to do, get the connections. I say it all the time, and everybody that I've made connections with, they tell me all the time, you never know who you may need. And you never know who may know who. I ran into so many people that know so many people. Like, I know someone that knows someone. They know someone that knows someone. Just being around a lot of Black excellence, as well as other people, too, that is impacted with the HBCU community. Just being around people that is not a part of, that's not African Americans, but went to an HBCU and still is able to come back to an HBCU because it puts so much impact onto them and it helped them be the person that they are today. That is a big accomplishment. And being able to just connect with people from so many levels, different ages and backgrounds, that also makes homecoming the experience worth the while. So take that chance and do it. Do it. Do it. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Do it. I feel like I was ready to joke. But I'm telling y'all, take that chance. Any homecoming you go to, like I said, if you are a student or not, take the chance to go out there and have a good time. And you never know who you may meet that may help you in the long run. Because at the end of the day, we all need somebody. Connections are key. Especially in the world that we live in, we all need to be connected some type of shape or form. We all need to be there for each other, regardless of what we are, who we identify ourselves as, what race we identify or we are. It doesn't matter. HBCUs has opened the door not only for just African American people, it opened the door for many other race, to the point where that I've met many different cultures and many different people at my HBCU and at Coppin as well. I'm most definitely going to say Morgan and Coppin because I'm from Baltimore City. In the city where I'm from, those are the two main HBCUs. So, you know, we're brothers and sisters some type of way, you know. So why not? I'm going to put them out there because, for one, my best friend go there too. So it's only right to do that. Y'all, another thing too I forgot to mention, I'm getting over a slightly sinus infection. So if you sound like, when I be laughing, it sounds like I'm choking, because a little bit I am. But I'm going to get through it. We're going to get through this, okay? But as I was saying, when it comes to HBCUs, not only just African Americans are impacted with it, from the students that go there now to the potential students and the alumni, the staff and faculty and their families, friends of the community, but everybody that even went to there and from all different backgrounds and nationalities can be impacted from HBCUs, as well as when it comes to PWIs as well. So don't let nobody say, oh, HBCUs are only for African Americans. That's not true, because I see a lot of different other cultures and race that goes to my school. So, and Coppin as well. Also Towson, because I know a little bit about Towson as well. I have friends that go to Towson. You got University of Maryland, University of East Shore, Bowie, Lincoln, Howard. We're there. We're not too far apart. Regardless of the BW, PWI, HBCUs, homecoming time, when it is HBCU time for homecoming. Sometimes I think PWI's homecomings are the same too. The culture is the culture, and we just have a good time, and we don't really get into that nonsense about, we don't get no drama. We just here to have a good time, and that's what we're here for. A good time to celebrate, rock out, meet new people, try new food, because that's another thing too. Tailgate is a big thing. I'm getting into that as well. And just being around people and just having a good time, while also respecting the property, respecting others, and just living life. So what these homecoming celebrations impact? So they impact the culture and social heritage of the historical Black college and university, HBCUs, through the traditions like parades, step shows, football games, and concerts. This event provides an opportunity for alumni to reconnect with their alumni, and to celebrate the unique HBCU experience. So homecoming also serve as a platform to honor the accomplishments of alumni and current students and potential students to come. Football games plays a central role in fostering school spirit during homecoming. So with that being said, the football game, they bring together students, alumni, faculty, the community. They bring out everybody to create a sense of unity and pride, and they're sharing their heritage, as well as the excitement and the, how can I say that? Just the excitement of the team getting riled up and things like that. That makes homecoming the best of it. It makes it worth living for. My first HBCU homecoming game at Morgan was 2022. I had just transferred. Me and my best friend went. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. Being from Baltimore City, you knew about homecoming regardless of what was going on. You knew about homecoming from every school. Towson, Bowie, Morgan for sure, Coppin, Howard, all the HBCUs out there. You knew about homecoming. However, when it's in your hometown, y'all know out there, if y'all even from Baltimore or DC or whatever, Virginia and stuff, y'all know in y'all town, even if you did or did not attend the university, the football games is where things got real. In the beginning of the day, early in the morning, there's the marching band. They had the parade. They run, they circle around the community, around the town, get people riled up and stuff. Tailgate is where you have all the vendors, business people. You got clothes, food, culture, everything, drinks, all that. Then also, during that the game is playing, whatever, we always play another school, another HBCU. You know, at times it's frustrating when your team don't win, but I have faith that we're going to win. But at the end of the day, we still have a good time. Win, lose, or draw, we still have a good time. And I experienced that my first year. However, I learned to come early. Do not take your time when it comes to going to any homecoming, especially with the HBCU. You gotta come early because it gets packed and seats get full. And also, not only is it just the school you're at that's the people, and the people in the community is there, but also the people say, like, you know, since we're playing Lincoln, people from Lincoln is coming up here too. My first year at Morgan, like I said, was in 2022. We played, I believe it was Norfolk, and that game was packed. Like, you know, the other side, it was like some of my people that go to Morgan or alumni was on Norfolk side. Some people, it was all over the place, but everybody had a good time. Even though, like I said, at times it is frustrating when your team lose, but everybody still had a good time that night. Even the people that didn't go to Morgan, you know, people went to Norfolk, they was even there, you know, at the stuff, having a good time, and that's what it's all about. And also, Morgan and other HBCUs are really big on safety because, you know, we young, and then you have the older crowd coming too. You want to make sure everybody is safe. You want to make sure everyone's having a good time, but also being safe and being careful, because that also is a pact of having a good time. You got to make sure that everything is okay, everybody's okay, because by these games being a contribute to the overall festival atmosphere and making homecoming a memorable experience for everyone involved, parades are also a vibrant part of homecoming celebrations. Like I said, that showcases the diverse talent and creativity of students and alumni. The marching bands with the HBCUs, top notch. I love it. I just love stuff like that. The marching band, they feature the elaborate flow, their performance, the high richer culture and traditions, as well as the majorette dancers and the cheerleaders as well, because around this time they practice extra hard, because you never know who's watching, and you never know who is out there. You never know if the camera's out there. You never know if it's the news, you know, the shade room. You never know who out there, so you know you want to give it all you got, but also while having a good time, because like I said, their performance not only just highlights for us, but it highlights for the HBCUs, and it also highlights the rich of history and traditions that each HBCU presents. So these parades are not only entertainment, but it also install a sense of pride and community amongst participation and support alike. So these parades foster community engagement by bringing together residents, businesses, and organizations to participate to the festivals. The creation of the environment that is surrounded by these HBCUs HBCU homecomings during the performance is where everyone can celebrate and support the achievements of the HBCU community. By involving a wide range of participants in the parade, strengthens bonds and encourages outgoing collaborations between HBCUs and the surrounding community. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna use my school as an example because I know it like the back of my hand. Okay, so for example, Morgan State, we have an annual parade showcase the talents of students and the faculty, while it also highlights the support of local businesses and alumni. That's where, okay, during the performance, we also have tailgate. Tailgate is from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And it showcases everybody's business, local business, from clothes, I think shoes, any business, any black-owned business is out there. As long as you get in contact with the school, get the permission to, the rights to have your business out there, you on. Every HBCU does this because it impacts with the culture of homecoming. As well as also if the people in the community or probably out of town or whatever, that they're only there for a tailgate. It's a lot of reasons to be at homecomings, especially HBCUs. If you don't go to the game, that's cool. Tailgate is there too. That's another fun way. The week period of homecoming is just amazing. Like certain schools like Bowie, Coppin, Morgan, Howard, University of Eastern Shore, and so on, and Norfolk and Morgan, they have a week full of activities. I know my school, we have a week full of activities. We have the concerts. The three main things I say that everybody look forward to within the HBCU is the concerts, which is in the middle of the week. That's the celebrities that come out. Sometimes it's like do or die. You gonna go or you die. Pep rally is a real big deal as well, as because pep rally pipes you up for the day of homecoming. You go out there, represent your school colors, your class colors with your school colors, have a ball, and it's open to everyone as well as the concert. Every event that all HBCUs have during homecoming is not just for the students and alumni, but it's for everybody in the community. Because, hey, everybody deserves to experience this. It's worth the while. For me, like I said, the only school I experienced the most was Morgan and Coppin, and I loved it. Hopefully I experience more within my city. Because, regardless of what it is, homecoming is meant to have a ball and also meet new people, connect, but enjoy life. So, this event is not only celebrating a university's rich history, it is in achievements, but it's also to reframe the focus on the strong connections between the school and the local community. So, for instance, like I said, I'm going to use my school. Our university marching band, they march throughout the street of Baltimore and stop along the way to interact with local businesses and the residents. Every HBCU does this as well. They interact with the community because it gives them a sense of appreciation and let them know we appreciate you, and I'm glad that y'all appreciate us. So when do HBC homecomings usually take place? Well, they usually take place, like I said, during the end of September, all of October, and beginning of November. So they typically take place during the fall, aligned with with football season, not basketball season. However, within Baltimore, Coppin aligns with basketball season, and that's even cool too because, in NBA they have March Madness and stuff. HBCUs really don't have that as much. But either way it go, I'm there. Coppin does it, and they do is dope too, just like how Morgan, all of the HBCUs do for football season. It's dope regardless. But they represent a border celebration of the institution history and legacy. So HBCU homecomings, like I said, typically take place in the middle of fall, usually between late September and early October, and some all throughout October and the mid-November. These events bring a significant economic boost as well to local businesses, including hotels, restaurants, and retail, as alumni, students, and visitors flock to the area. So what that means, like I said, every city that has an HBCU, economics go skyrocket. Every business goes skyrocket, especially when it comes to the hotels, because the alumni, like I said, they're coming from all over. Hotels be packed. Black-owned businesses or HBCU businesses or businesses that represent HBCU merch and stuff, they get paid. As well as vendors such as like the clubs, because not only just they're doing stuff during school hours, but outside of school hours too. Up here in Baltimore, between Bowie is in Bowie, Maryland, but it's still not too far from us. Bowie, their clubs and stuff, they be doing vendors for them during homecoming. Morgan, we got clubs up here that do vendors for us, certain events, they be like, okay, we having this section or party, half off in the section, get in free before 11, etc., etc. Same thing for Coppin, as well as what they do for Bowie, Morgan, and all other HBCUs as well. So everybody's making money, regardless if it's with the school or not. You're making bank. Long as it's in the city, wherever HBCU is at, you're making money, regardless. Because I never forget too, my first year, I tried to go to a hookah lounge that was doing, free. If you're a Morgan student, bring your ID, you free and all that. But where it was at, it was like, excuse me, y'all. It was like, do I really want to go there? regardless if you know your city or not, you know what's good for you. So it was one of those things like, yeah, I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to think smart, not hard. But go for it. Even the restaurants too. Some restaurants, I know, like on brunch, they have Sundays, brunch with this HBCU, that HBCU, or some HBCUs collab with each other, like last year, and last semester. Morgan, we didn't have ours, so we collaborated with Bowie, and it turned out to be amazing. However, I didn't go because I got sick, and it was cool, it was cool. But my friends showed me footage, everything. But one thing I will say as an HBCU student, regardless, we come together, we show out for one another. We just don't, athletes, when it comes to the athletic world, yeah, we get competitive, but it's still all of it at the end of the day. Regardless. And I have friends from all different types of HBCUs. Bowie, Coppin, Morgan, at my HBCU, University Eastern Shore, Norfolk, Howard, Lincoln, all over. And I know people from all different places. So, that's a good thing, with the connections. So, additionally, when it comes to the vendors and the small businesses, they get the opportunity to showcase their products and service, furthering collaboration to the economic growth. So, for example, a university homecoming football game can result up to $10 million in economic activities for a city. Furthermore, the inflation of people can bring new ideas and replicas, which can benefit for a long time success of local economics. In conclusion, university sporting events can have a positive effect on local economics. Not only just the businesses too, but the sports as well. Football is one, but also some universities like Coppin, and I think it's another one, basketball, sports in general also help economics, as well as the business and the vendors and places as well. So where are homecomings, where are these HBCUs held at? So homecomings are held on the campus of HBCUs, often splitting into the surrounding community as people gather from all over to participate in the festivals. Attendees can enjoy, concerts and other performances, like I mentioned. Homecoming festivals are often capped off with a football game where alumni come back to support their team. These homecomings are more than just football games. They are a celebration of the school's history, culture, and alumni. It is a time to reunite and reconnect with old friends. It is also an opportunity for the school to showcase its accomplishments and raise scholarship fundings for the future. Homecoming is an important event for all involved, as it serves as a reminder of the school's tradition and values. It also is a chance to honor alumni and celebrate the school's past, present, and future. Homecoming is like a family reunion, with alumni coming together to celebrate and share their history and come together for the future. It is also a great opportunity for current students to meet alumni and learn about the school history. Homecoming is a great way to show alumni that they are remembered and appreciated. Like I said too, HBCUs, you think about just African Americans. No, it's other cultures, race, and everything. And in a black culture, this is sort of like a big old family reunion. When you think about it, it is a big old family reunion. But you meet a family that went to the same places, you bleed the same, we may not bleed the same, but we kind of do when it comes to HBCU lifestyles and the stuff we do. It's like, wow. We're coming together, you're meeting, it's like, you the little Cubs, we're the little Cubs, they're the big Bears. Or whatever, the little Eagles, we're the little Eagles, they're the little, whatever your school mascot stuff is too. Being able to be around the alumni and stuff and have a good time with them is like, oh, it's amazing. It's so amazing. It's just one of those things like, wow. Like, this is really it. I thought I would never make it this far. And honestly, y'all, I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's not a lot of people in my family that went to Morgan. So this is another reason, too, why I am so big on HBCU culture, because not a lot of people in my family went to HBCU. Some of them did, and I think, yeah, some of them did, some of them pledged. Some of them are still, like, on the alumni board and everything. But for me, for my family, for both sides, I'm the only one that went to Morgan. So it's a big deal. Going to HBCU is a big deal, period. And being able to give the history to your family, friends, faculty, staff, whatever, and reconnecting with old classmates, meeting new classmates, or the case may be, it's amazing. And just being able to soak up that fresh air, seeing new things, having a good time, just being able to enjoy being alive and being able to say, look, I went there, or I didn't go there, but I still had a good time. My friend dragged me out the house, my cousin, my auntie, whatever, dragged me out the house, go to the HBCU game. I ain't gonna lie, I don't, even if college is not for you, take this chance to have a good time. Take the chance to just go out there and do it. Because it's worth it and you're going to have a good time. Okay? So this is where we get into the nitty gritty. So why do the events foster a strong sense of community pride and tradition? Well, when it comes to homecomings, it brings together alumni and current students, and as well as upcoming students, to create their shared history, create moments, and strengthen connections to their institution and each other. So within this, so why is this event foster a strong sense of community, pride, and tradition? It's not only just for alumni, current students, and students to come, but it's for everyone. But it's also, to just embrace the moment, embody these moments. By being able to share experiences, help to foster a sense of unity and belonging, as well as a sense of pride and appreciation for their alma mater. They also provide an opportunity for alumni and current students to connect and build meaningful relationships, as well as upcoming students and the community. So, by participating in these events, such as homecomings, regardless, being a future student engagement is significant, enhancing as current students see the value of staying connected with their alma mater. So, as a current student, and the students that are to come that are listening, take the chance on going to a HBCU homecoming. Take the chance on going to a HBCU coming and see if it's for you or it's not. Or, if you do transfer to a PWI, you still want to be involved in HBCU, do it. Do what's for you. But have a good time and learn as you're doing it. You have the options, explore. As a student that is in their senior year and preparing to go for her master's to graduate with the BSW, so she could graduate soon, with her BSW, with her MSW, but to also be an LCSW, a licensed clinical social worker. Take it from me. Explore your options. Or if you're at a university that's for you and you want to continue all your education there, do it. Do what's for you. Regardless of how big or small, good or bad it may be to others, do what's for you, especially with honoring the university you go to. Whether it's HBCU, a PWI, Ivy League, whatever it is, appreciate it, enjoy it, participate in things, and also participate in other activities as well. Go out there and have a good time. Excuse me, y'all. Go out there and have a good time. As well as being able to be in the area of just absorbing involvement, encouraging a culture of giving back and staying involved long-term after graduation. Like I said, even if you do go to a HBCU or PWI or not, just get involved. Because this is the year they say, this is the time where you meet your friends. You go out there, have a good time. Cherish these moments. Because once school is over, if you don't go back, that's it. As well as it fosters a network of support that can benefit for career development and personal growth. So, for example, some universities, after alumni membership programs, which allow current students to connect with alumni who have similar career paths and interests. For example, like me, like I said, I am a BSW student. I have an internship at my old elementary middle school. My supervisor is an alumni from my school, and she did the exact same thing I did and what I want to do, which was a different university for MSW. And she was able to have her LCSW. You never know who you know, and you never know who can help you in the long run. And I appreciate her and the other staff that is my alma mater. I can say for elementary and middle school, because they helped me be the person I am today, as well as they helped me within high school, as well as to the staff that helped me while I was at high school. And I can't forget community college too, because a few of the staff helped me as well. Regardless of what path or wherever your journey takes you, just remember to keep them people that helped you in this journey close. Yes, you have your family and friends, kin folks or whatever, but the people outside of them, you gotta remember they helped you too. Faculty, staff, alumni, whatever the case may be, keep them in your circle, keep them in your books, whatever, because you never know when you need them, and you never know when they may need you. You never know. So furthermore, this connection can lead to a meaningful relationship and connect with the lasting as a long time. This can connect with the connections that will last a lifetime. Basically, like I just said. You never know who you may need, and you never know who may need you, and you never know who may put an impact on your life to the point where they help you become the person that you are, and vice versa. You never know who can you put an impact on. So wherever university you go to, wherever school, wherever the case, college, university it is, even if it's HBCU or not, live in a moment, leave your mark there, but also be kind to others. Because homecoming events, regardless if you are a student or not, plays a significant role in maintaining these bonds by bringing together past and present students, as well as future and students in the community for a shared experience. They strengthen the school's spirit and pride, fostering a sense of belonging that can possibly impact one's personality and professional life. Ultimately, homecoming events provide an important opportunity to foster meaningful connections and celebrate school spirit. Whether you're a student or not, go out there and have a ball. So, as a MSU student, I tell all my HBCU students out there, alumni, faculty, and staff, potential students, was a student, for a minute. Regardless, you went to an HBCU, you're a student for life. And if you come on a campus, you're part of the community as well. HBCUs are welcome to everybody, not just one race. We're open to everybody. And I felt that way at Morgan, and I also felt that way when I go on to Coppen's campus as well. So, I'll leave you guys with this quote of the day. Homecoming at a historical black college and university is a time of celebration, unity, and pride. With a big family reunion that we all meet our new cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents. But without further ado, I thank you guys oh so very much for taking the time out of your busy day to hear me explain the importance of HBCU homecomings and how it can put a big impact onto everyone's life. Not just current students, alumni, future students to come, staff, faculty, but it also put an impact onto the community, other cultures, and ethnicity groups around us as well. So without further ado, if you guys are willing to participate in HBCUs events and homecoming events, please have a ball, but also please do things respectfully and be responsible. Okay? So without further ado, like I say, I thank you guys all the time for taking the time out your busy days to hear from me. I wish you guys nothing but the best. If you go out there for HBCUs homecomings, please have a ball. Please be good. Please be kind. Show out. Connect with others. Also be safe. Bundle up because it is this fall. A little chilly, dress, appropriate. Dress what you can manage. But also have a good time. Meet new people. Try new food, drinks, all of that. But also give yourself that time to have a ball. Give yourself time to let your hair down. Have a good time. Be safe and be responsible. I love you all so much. Shout out to all my HBCU current students, potential students, alumni, faculty, staff, the community, all that. Shout out to all the donors and stuff as well that participate in HBCU events, as well as PWI. Shout out to all the PWIs. Shout out to all the colleges and universities. Homecoming season is the season for all of us, and I wish you all have a ball and experience it. I love you all. You guys will hear from me next Wednesday. Have fun and don't do anything crazy. You guys will hear from me next Wednesday. Bye. I love you all. Mwah.